Are we live? We are live, y'all. What is up? What is up? Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? What is going on? It's your girl, Jay. It is Tuesday night, and we are live. And I got here by the, well, I don't have any hair on my chin, but you know how they say the hair on your chinny chin chin? Like it was close. It was close. I probably wasn't going to make it today. Had me a little doggy emergency. Dogs are fine, don't worry. But I had a little emergency and I didn't think I would have time to get things together. So I'm a little discombobulated right now, but we're gonna get into the swing of things. We're gonna see who's in the house, say hello to everyone, and then we'll get started with the show. I know we have a game on right now. The game is Washington versus ATL, and Washington is up 37-25. So shout out to Washington. I hope they win tonight. I hope they get a win tonight. But let me say what's up to everyone. Groovy's always here. What up, Jay and everyone? We have Russell. Russell's here. Hello. Country's in the house. Thank you for being here, Country. 911. Yeah, it was a little bit of a something. I don't need to get into it. They're fine. They're over there sleeping right now, but it just threw me off. Yeah. So I was supposed to take a nap today. I'm eating my little snack. I have my smoked salmon and my little crackers because I didn't eat. Well, I guess I'll eat dinner after this, but I didn't get to eat dinner. So if y'all see me snacking on something and drinking something, it's just because I came home and then stuff went crazy. But I'm here. I'm here, y'all. So y'all ready to talk some basketball? Let me know. Let me know. We're gonna talk a little bit. Of course, as always, we're gonna recap the week that was in the WNBA. We're gonna recap some scores. Talk about some I think some exciting things that went on in the league this week. And then, we'll do my rookie watch and my fit check, and we'll be good. So let me I'm setting something up real quick. Like, why are we doing this? Every time it goes crazy on me. Okay. All right. I hope everyone is doing all right out there today. We're going to jump in one little second here. Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Tuesday. Okay, we got that set. All right. So, first and foremost, can I say this last week of basketball has been great? And I'm going to get into it more when I get into the rookie watch, but it has been really, really, really great for the rookies. Like, they have been showing out left and right. Rakia, the other day against my Aces, she took over the fourth quarter. I feel like my camera's crooked. She took over the fourth quarter, and it was a wrap. Aaliyah has been carrying Washington on her back these past few games. She's been performing well. I think Cece dropped a 30-piece the other day. Angel and Camilla came together like Voltron in the third quarter of their last game, and definitely tried to help their team dig themselves out of a hole that they put themselves in. But it was close, but no cigar. But these rookies have been doing their thing this week. Like every rookie, I think every rookie. I mean, at least the ones that I follow. I know there's some international ones that I don't really follow. I know there's Phoebish, I think, on New York, and I think there's one. I think there's one in Minnesota, and there's one in Dallas, I think. But I follow the ones that I used to follow in college. Those are the rookies that I follow. Hold on here. So yeah, the rookies have been impressive to say the least. Like I knew they had it in them, but the rookies this week have not, or this past week have not been playing like rookies. They've been playing like seasoned, like vets. They've been getting in the trenches. They've been taking over the score. Oh, Kate Martin. How did I forget about Kate Martin? Kate Martin is started. Like that blew my mind. They had Jackie out and Kelsey out. So I mean, I did not expect, honestly, I didn't expect Kate to start. I know Becky really likes her and she brings her in. She uses her as like I was gonna say Alicia Clark. But she came in and started and made stuff happen. Like she literally was making things happen. So I mean, shout out to the rookies. Country says Van Loo. Yeah, Van Loo from what is she from? Is she Washington? I can't remember. Let me know. I think she's Washington, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, Van Loo's been doing her thing too. If this is who I'm thinking of. Yep, that's her. I'm watching her right now. She's a really good passer. She can drive to the basket. They just can't. They're letting Atlanta catch up. But yeah, these rookies are doing their things. One more second, and then I'll be ready to jump into this thing. All right, so like I said, it's been a pretty good week. It's a game on right now. I know a bunch of different people are live streaming all over the place. So, thank you guys for being here with me. Hopefully you come, if you're not live now, you'll come back and watch my video and leave some comments and engage and all that good stuff. So, let's go to my first slide. How about we do that? I quite enjoy this little bit of news here. So if y'all can see that, shout out to Basketball Reference and I Talk Hoops on Twitter. So the first little picture here says, through 9 games this season, A'ja Wilson is averaging 28.3 points per game, 11.8 rebounds per game, and 3 blocks per game. She is the first player in WNBA history to average at least 25, 10, and 3 over any 9-game span. So my MVP is doing MVP things. I know the team is struggling a little bit, but they know what they need to do to fix it. I'm not worried about them. If A'ja and Becky they're not worried, I'm not worried. They said, look, we rather struggle right now, get through these issues now, and then, by the, end of the season going into October, we got everything sold up, we're good. And they said going into October, and that's playoff time. So that means they expect to go to the playoffs and they expect to make a deep run. So I got all the faith in them. A'ja said it was actually really good that Kate is experiencing this because she gets to see the adversity every time a team plays. Every time a team plays the Aces, they're getting the best version of that team, of course. And so for Kate Martin to be in the game and get really good minutes and have that experience and be battle tested, that's only going to help her as they get deeper into the season and as they get into the postseason. So they're looking at the positive side. They know that they're not playing the best, but they know what they need to do to fix it, and they plan to fix it. So that's that on that part. Bree Wayne is in the house. What up, Bree Wayne? Bree Wayne said, "You think we getting the dub tonight?" I think so. I mean, we don't really lose a bunch of back-to-back games. I mean, we did last season. New York got us back-to-back with the Commissioner's Cup game and then the regular season game. If I got food on my face, y'all, let me know because I've been snacking. But we don't normally, when we lose a game, the next game we come back and we get it right. So, I mean, but we are going up against the Lynx. The Lynx is a really good team. So it's no telling really what we're gonna do, but I think we can get the dub. Eagles brother says, hey, happy you're on going back and forth with you and Sess. That's cool. Tell Sess I said what up. I'll be over there after I'm done with this live. I'll pop over there for a little bit and say what's up before I have to finish doing what I'm doing and then go to bed. Or I'm gonna watch some of the game, but I'm probably gonna fall asleep. It's been a day. Summer said, hey, wanted to stop by. Okay. Stop by and say hi. Keep doing great work, Jay. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. On your way out, give me those likes if you would, please. If you can't stay the whole time, hit that like button on your way out. That would be wonderful if you did that. Bree Wayne said, but we don't have Gray. We don't have Gray. But we didn't have Gray. We just beat them. Did we not just beat the Lynx earlier this season? I think we played before and we won. We didn't have Gray. So I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It's going to be it's probably going to be challenging, especially if Nafisa has been playing out of her mind. Kmart, not Kmart. What's Kmat? She's been playing crazy. I think I don't know how many threes she threw up the other day for the Lynx. But it's going to be a challenge. I can say that. It is going to be a challenge for us to beat the Lynx, but I think I'm always gonna ride for my aces, so I'm gonna say yeah. Moses, what up, Jay? What up, Moses? Doc Glover's in the house. What's up, Jay? What up, fam? Who was asking me? Oh, that was SC Bread. I got the yerp. Whenever someone says it. Bree Wayne says, but J.O. wasn't sick either, so fingers crossed. But I think she's back. She's not on the sick and shut-in list anymore. I think she's back with us tonight, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. McBride is her name. She's been going crazy. But it is K-Mac. Don't they call her K-Mac? She had 32 points, hit 7 3-pointers. 7 out of 10. Crazy. She's been crazy. Yeah, McBride been going crazy. So shout out to my MVP, Asia Wilson, who's been playing great despite everything else. I just don't want it to be in vain. She's the caliber of player that could keep that up all season, so I'm not worried about her doing too much too soon. But Asia came out to prove a point. So that's what she's doing right now. And hopefully the rest of her team can follow suit. We need KP to be a little bit better. She's been struggling a little bit. Kate comes in and gives us energy. If she's on, she's on. Sometimes, she's not hitting shots, but she did give us 3 3-pointers. She was 100% from 3-point land the last game. So she gives us what we need. We just need more from other people. We can't just be having like crazy mistakes and turnovers and crazy fouls and allowing people to LA should not have won that game. Like, shout out to Rakia and Cam and De'Erica and everybody on that LA team. But the way we came out, there was no reason that we should have lost that game. No reason at all. Just stupid things down the stretch that just was didn't make sense. Rewind says in the loss to Phoenix, she hit 8 of 13 threes. Oh yeah, okay. Was that the last game? If that was the last game, then yeah, because I think I heard them say that she hit 8, but the one that I just looked at said she hit 7. So they lost to Phoenix, even though she hit those 8. So that gives me a little bit of hope that even though she can shoot it like that, we might be able to still get the win. Country says McBride should be on an Olympic team. Did she try out? Like, was she a part of the group that was in the training camp and stuff like that? Sorry, y'all. I'm going to be munching a little bit. But she's good. Bree Wayne says to Notary, she should have made it over AT, in my opinion, or over Plum. I don't know about Plum. I don't know about Plum. Now she's struggling a little bit, but come on now. We're not gonna act like Plum ain't a dog. Come on. Country says over Plum. Country says we need a T-Dog. Bree Wayne says they lost a buzzer beater by 1 point. Okay. Moving on to my next picture. My next little slide. I Talk Hoops had if you're are on Twitter, I Talk Hoops is a really good page. They post a lot of stats. They post a lot of information on all the players. They usually post like information about the players that played their games that night and how many points and everything that they got and rebounds and whatever they did well and stuff like that. They're really a good page. So if you're on Twitter, check them out. I Talk Hoops. But they released this today. Yesterday. WNBA players ranking in the top 5 of 2 or more main statistical categories. And those main statistical categories are rebounds, points, assists, what else? What else was it? Steals, rebounds, points, assists, steals, and I think it's one more. I can look up the tweet and let y'all know for sure what they said because people had an issue with the people that they have on this list. So the WNBA players that are currently ranking top 5 in 2 or more of those categories are Asia Wilson, Alyssa Thomas, Angel Reese, Arike Agumbawale, De'Erica Hamby, and Nafisa Collier. Now, first and foremost, who is in this group that that you wouldn't expect to be in this group of people? Right? We got a rookie in this group of seasoned vets. We got a rookie in here with MVP caliber players that are doing their thing this season so far. Angel Reese. Y'all know I was going to bring this up because, I'm a Reese. That's my girl. Angel Reese is in the top 5 in 2 or more categories. The only rookie that is in 2 categories. She is in for rebounds in the top 5. Rebounding and steals. You wouldn't believe steals, right? She's been jamming on steals. I think she's averaging right now the past 2 games, she's gotten 10 steals total. But yeah, that moved her up in the ranking. So of all the WNBA players, she is I think they said she was tied for 4th in total in like rebounds. She's number 1 for offensive rebounds, but just total rebounds, she's number 4. And she is tied for 4th in steals. And then they didn't put like everybody else's because everybody else was asking why Reese was there and why somebody else wasn't there. And so they had to explain why Angel was there and it wasn't anybody else there because they could have sworn that somebody else should have been up there and that they definitely are ranking top of the WNBA in more than one category, but that person let them know, nope, no, they are not. They're only top in the top for, I want to say points, but nothing else. Not in the top 5 of the W. So let me see if I can look up real quick because they were going ham on this post. Also a note that they put in here, since 2013, only 2 rookies have ranked in the top 5 in 2 main statistical categories for the full season. One was Elena Deladon and the other one was Stewie. Both players were awarded Rookie of the Year honors for their respective seasons. Arike Agumbawale being the only guard on this list is nuts. Or then they start talking about that. But that's pretty cool. So if Angel or whatever rookie can hold on and be in the top 5 in the WNBA or two or more statistical categories, it is possible that that may be the person that gets Rookie of the Year. If y'all believe that Rookie of the Year is something that's going to be considered outside of who most people think is going to be. Let me see. Eagle brother says the only way to stop Asia is to pray she misses. Yeah, I mean, the girl that got beat up in the face, she's been pushed, she's been elbowed, she's been everything, and she's still scoring these numbers. So the only person beating Asia is Asia, pretty much. Like if she's not connecting on her shots, or she's not making the right shots, or she's turning over the ball, is because of something she's doing at this point. SC Bread says Gino says this year's rookie class isn't even one of the best classes in 10 years. They may not be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say this is the best class that has ever been, because I don't know the data to support that. I know these girls this season are doing their thing, and I also know that Angel is one of the top players in the W right now in those two statistical categories, and she's the only rookie that's doing that. So for right now, it is very early, but I'm not going to argue with Gino. Moses says the rookie key is in the house. What up, J Book? What up? Eagle Brother says, yay, Reese getting better each week. She is. Key says, yep, she has. I love watching Reese steal off somebody. Moses says, isn't that other person a league leader in turnovers? Yes, but they said they don't put up, like, they normally don't put up negative, like, negative statistic or negative whatever. So they're not gonna put turnovers over there or anything like that. Turnovers or like bad plus minuses or anything like that. They're only going to put those main. And let me see. Where did they put it? Because somebody was complaining. Of course, as always. I may not be able to find it. Yeah, I may not be able to find it. But I think it was just those 4: points, rebounds, steals, assists, and blocks. That's what it is. Blocks. Those are the 5 that they count. Country says not a snowball's chance in hell will anyone besides the most popular rookie. Will anyone win besides the most popular rookie? I mean, I'm leaning towards that as well. I do know, all I know is I feel like it at least should be a tight race, even if they already have decided who it's going to be. I think Angel is playing out of her mind. And she's not even there yet. Like she has to work on some things. She has to work on her field goal percentage. She has to work on finishing around the basket. She's stretching her shot a little bit. She took a jump shot and made it the other day. So she has a lot to work on, but her defense and her presence just on the court, period, is what is getting it. And the fact, I mean, she's here. I mean, I think CBS Sports ranked her number one, the number one rookie right now. Not just in the main stats, but if you look at the advanced stats, which are more so how does that person affect their team? It's not so much how many points or rebounds they get. It is how does this team perform with this person on the floor? And it's like several different like metrics and things like that, categories that will show you different numbers of what they do and stuff like that. So she's doing something right. But yeah, I mean, as much as I want it, I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Key says, wasn't it you, Country, that said she have to get abducted by aliens or something for someone else to get it? I think she did say that. Eagles brother says, I think Rakia is a dark horse to win Rookie of the Year if she can remain a starter as well as Brink. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be tight. Actually, I mean, Aaliyah's starting to, like, the way she's been playing and like taking care of this team while like half her team is hurt, or her main scorers of this team is hurt. They've already kind of been disbanded as it is with people leaving Washington, but she's been doing great. But It could be Cam, it could be Angel, it can be Rakia, it can be Aaliyah. I think it's going to be tight. It just depends on how they continue to play down the stretch of the season. But I mean, I foresee it being tight. But I also foresee it like y'all. If she don't get it, I'm gonna be floored. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be floored, and I'm gonna be so happy for whoever that rookie is that did get it, because you know that rookie that got it over her had to be special. That's how you know. I know Country said the UFOs and fire and fire and brimstone is the only thing that's gonna keep her from getting it. But I'm just saying, if in the event of if that happens, y'all, go on and take me away. Go on and take me right on out. All right, let's let us go recap these games real quick, and then we'll get into I think I have my fit of the week. But while I'm pulling that up, is there any other games, any other special events that y'all saw that you want to bring up that I'm forgetting? Like, so much has happened over the week that I forget about certain things. But I do know the first thing was the rookies. That's what stood out to me more than anything else, is that they were in all their prospective teams, they were doing their thing. So if you have anything, drop that in the comments and let me know. All right, we're gonna get into these scores. All right, I wish I had. Next time, I think I'm gonna add some, like, you know how they do it on the radio where they have like little music playing in the background, like it's a news flash or something while they're giving like the team scores. I think I'm gonna get that music as I go through these scores one day. All right. So starting Tuesday. So our weeks go from Tuesday till that next Monday. That's how the season started. It just worked out great for me because that's when my show is. So I'm able to get a good week of games in when I get ready to start my show. So last Tuesday, Washington Mystics played Connecticut Sun. Connecticut won 76-59. At this point, Connecticut was still undefeated. Excuse me. Was still undefeated, and the Mystics were still winless. New York went against Chicago Sky. We almost had them, but we couldn't pull out the win. This was the game, if y'all saw it, this was the game that Angel got ejected out of the game. She got 2 quick technicals near the end of the game. It was around 2 minutes or a little bit over 2 minutes left in the game. It was still pretty close at that time. But somehow, I don't know, she got a foul on JJ. The ref gave her a foul. She said something to the ref. The ref teed her up, like just out of the blue. So whatever she said, I guess he was upset about it. Then as she walked away, she waved him off. He gave her another tech, threw her out of the game. Very, very just hasty. Like, I've seen people do more to refs than wave them off. So that was a little weird, I think, to have that happen. She didn't even get a warning. Most times they'll give you a warning first to tell you, like, chill out. But no, they gave her those 2 texts and sent her on her way. They did take back one of those texts. So on official record, she only has 1, but that doesn't take back her getting thrown out of the game with over 2 minutes left to go in the game that possibly maybe could have made a difference. I don't know. Then you have Phoenix Mercury go up against the Seattle Storm. Seattle won 80-62. We had Vegas play Dallas. We won that game 95-81. Minnesota played the Los Angeles Sparks. They won 86-62. Then my other team, Chicago Sky, played the Mystics. We won that game 79-71. That's when that's when Aaliyah started taking over the game. That's when she really started taking over her team, and it's been on site ever since. She's been doing, even if she's not scoring well, she's it's the heart. Is she's the main thing. Like she's trying her best right now. Right now they're up 49-40. Just in case anybody is wondering, it's 6 minutes 28 in the third. But Aaliyah's been doing her thing. That she almost won the game herself. But yeah, Chicago ended up winning 79-71. New York took on Atlanta Dream. New York won 78-61. Then we had Indiana Fever go up against the Mystics. Indiana Fever won 85-83. And if I'm not mistaken, this was CeCe's 30-point game, either 30 or 31-point game. And she hit those 7 threes. But look at the Mystics. They only lost by 3. So, I mean, they were still in that game. Seattle Storm went up against the Aces. We know they did not win that game. Seattle won 78-65. Again, just falling apart in the end. And we also had a slow start that game. Sorry, I burped. I don't know if y'all heard that. I hope I cut my mic before that. If I did, I'm sorry, y'all. Dallas Wings went up against the Sparks. They won 81-72. Minnesota Lynx went up against Phoenix Mercury, 80-81. Phoenix Mercury won that game by 1 point. Then we had the Liberty went up against the Connecticut Sun, and looky, somebody finally took out Connecticut. I think they were 10-0 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. And New York took them out 82-75. So we no longer have any undefeated teams, but we still have a team that has not won a game yet. Hopefully that changes tonight. Then Atlanta played against Chicago. It was 89-80. We lost that game. Atlanta beat us. That was the game that let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the Skytown Towers. If y'all don't know, let me tell y'all. They're gonna be something. They weren't playing, like, the team wasn't playing the bestest of games. And I don't know if Camilla and Angel had a conversation after halftime, but they both came out in that third quarter. I think they scored 66% of the points in the third. They were very efficient. They both took jump shots. They both had layups. They both were good on defense. I think Angel had a couple of steals. It was crazy. I think Camilla had 8 points in 4 minutes. 8 points, four rebounds in 4 minutes. Angel had 4 points, 4 points, 2 steals, and 5 rebounds in 4 minutes. Both of them got into foul trouble, so they both had to come out. Also, Camilla's on the minutes restriction, so she had to come out. So yeah, we lost that game. We're not even gonna get into that. We lost the game. Then we have the Mystics that took on New York Liberty. They lost. New York Liberty won 93-88. Phoenix Mercury played Dallas. They won 97-90. And then we had the Minnesota Lynx go up against Seattle Storm, kind of stumped them out a little bit, 83-64. Then we had the game that we were just talking about. Los Angeles Sparks beat my Las Vegas Aces by 4. And it was so tight down. It was so tight down the stretch. Asia hit a 3 right at the end. We were down by 1. And then Rakia said, yeah, I got 1 too. And then Becky got a tech. And then that was over. So it kind of fell apart for us. We were struggling that game, and there was no reason why we should have. And then the last game was Indiana Fever went up against Connecticut Sun. That was yesterday's game, and Connecticut beat them 89-72. So those are the scores. Let me see what y'all were saying while I was doing that. I like how Hamby played against Aces, and Connecticut is playing good ball. Yeah, Hamby's been balling. Like, she has a spark under her. I see her every game. She's doing great things as the leader of that team. I like how she's been playing, and in Connecticut is just I didn't know if anybody would take Connecticut out. That's just how good they've been playing. But yeah, Eagles Brothers says if Atlanta loses to Washington tonight, it's going to be a long season. I mean, I want Washington to win. I don't think Atlanta. I don't know. I won't think anything of it about Atlanta if they don't win this game. But I'd rather Washington win this game than I think they play. I don't know who they play next, but Chicago plays them after they play Connecticut tomorrow. The next game is Washington. So get your win in now. Don't win against Chicago. I can't have that happen. High Vibrations is in the house. Hey, High Vibrations says, "What up, Jay?" Keith says, "I agree. Country Notary about Hamby." Key also says, "What up to High Vibrations?" High Vibrations says, "Oh, what up, Key? You got wrenches on all the channels." Yep, I gave her one of the wrenches. I had to, just in case some friendly people come in here and try to disturb the groove. I appreciate Key, and I got a couple of other ones. They're not in here though. That are going to help me out. High Vibration says, Connecticut is balling. Love watching them play. Yeah, but I'm going to need them to lose tomorrow. They play Chicago Sky. I'm going to need Chicago to function on all cylinders. We actually almost won the game last time we played them. I mean, if y'all remember, that was the choked and yoked up game where AT choke slam Angel and got ejected from the game. But then Dewana Bonner said AT's not the only one on this team that can play. And she took over the game, and then that was a wrap. But outside of that, I think we kept it close. We kept it real close. We just, again, just like the Aces, we kind of fell apart at the end. But I hope we can pull away with the win. I hope we can do that. That'd be big for us, for Chicago, to come out with a win over a huge team like Connecticut. Keith says, Bree Wayne volunteered her. I'm just trying to do my part to keep the vibes good. Eagle Brothers says, Dejanay Carrington is a baller. I can see the sun building around her as the future star of the team. Yeah, she's been doing great as well. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of, like, I don't want to say breakout games, but a lot of like great games from people that you don't normally get to hear about or have people talk about. She's also been one that's been great. And of course, TMZ had her on their show today, featured her guard play against you know who, that little flopping thing she did where there's a gif out of her doing that made TMZ, of course. But at least her name is out there now, right? People know who she is for sure. Moses says, Key is our guard against the corn. Chop that corn down, Key. Key said, I'll be glad when Thriller is off minutes restrictions. Dope to see her and Barbie out there together. Man, y'all, if y'all been watching me long enough, y'all know how much I've been waiting for that. Ever since draft night, when my dream became a reality that they would be teammates, I've been waiting for the moment for them to play together and have a good game together. And that third quarter, just those few minutes they were in the game, it was enough of a spark for me to know that when they really get together, when they really get that chemistry going, and Camilla gets her footing and she's more comfortable playing, it's about to be on. It's about to be on. I'm telling y'all. I had a lot of people give me some pushback on Twitter about it. But I just said, let's just see. That's all I said. Let's see what happens this season or next season. I won't rush them to get to greatness right away, but whenever it is, when they get that maximum chemistry and they learn how to play together and it's seamless, it's gonna be on. So I'm gonna let the numbers speak to speak for themselves when that does happen. But I think they're going to be great together. High Vibration says, man, that was a great game. High Vibration says Kurt Miller played a lot off his bench that game too. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. But all of them, everyone contributed to that win against against Vegas. They all contributed. It was just one moment in time where Rakia just said, I'm taking over this portion of the game. And then when I'm done, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Like, she driving to the basket, taking fouls and still connecting, hitting threes. Like, oh, she did great. I think she got 16 points, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that's her career high or she was tied for a career high, but she did her thing. Key says, I was surprised to see Connecticut got 2. They're damn good, fun to watch. Yep, unless they're playing my Aces or my Chicago Sky. Other than that, they're great. High Vibration says to Key, yeah, they're starting to be my fave team to watch. Key says, oh, for sure, I'm going to be so hype if Sky beats Sun tomorrow. I'm going to be hype. Because they have it in them. They just need to just connect. Like, that whole team is going to take a little bit to get the full chemistry going. Everybody, if it and half the people have been hurt. They have new people on the team, a new coaching staff. I've said that before. It's just going to take them a while to like get it all together. And once they get that down and learn how to play together and learn how to execute what they've been given to do, they're going to be, I think, a really good team this season. Moses says Connecticut and New York play grown women basketball. They're on another level compared to most of the teams I've watched so far. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're grown women on that floor playing. Like, that's some mature basketball you see there. Physical, tough, mature, smart basketball that's being played between those two. High Vibration says, what do you think about Christy Sides benching the starters last game? In my opinion, she has lost the locker room. They don't want to play for her. I'll be honest, I don't watch Indiana if I don't have to, but I did hear about that. I know they were losing big, but I didn't know that she had benched, like, that she sat them down. I think AB was still in the game for a while, but I think she sat down everybody else pretty early. I think it's a lot going on with that team. And I would agree that maybe she kind of lost the locker room. I think there's a lot of dynamics going on with that team. And I don't think they know how to handle the star that they have in CC. And they've allowed the handling of CC to make the rest of their team kind of deteriorate. Like, they're not connected. They're not engaged. I mean, they're going to play ball. They're athletes. They're going to play ball. They're going to do their thing. But I think it's something in there that's not there. And I think they could have went a different route with the coach and the GM and incorporating CC into that team. Something somewhere didn't work out or wasn't right. But it's just, I think a lot of the team now is just like, look, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I think they're trying really hard. They still want to compete because they're competitors, they're athletes. That's what they want to do. But I do think there's something internally that is lacking, and it's going to have to be like one of those come to Jesus meetings where everybody just puts everything out there and then they figure out their best move to make and what's going to help them fix that. Because they're not from what I see, sometimes they just don't seem very connected. And I just hear a lot about the coach. So I don't know. I keep hearing that she's not going to have her job and all this other stuff. But hopefully they can get it together. Theirs is also chemistry. But if you lost your locker room, if you lost the respect of your players, you're not going to really get a lot out of them. So we'll see what happens. MMA Lifestyle says, can't lie, them Aces not looking too good, only 5-4. Yep. they're not looking good. But like I said earlier, I'm not losing faith in my aces. They know what they need to do to get those things fixed. I feel like Chelsea is coming back probably a little bit before the Olympics. And then we'll have her after the Olympics till the playoffs and stuff like that. So hopefully that's what happens. I'm not really sure what's going on with her foot to know exactly that, but I think that's the plan. I think Becky just wanted to preserve her as much as they can. She may be doing something radical with trying to like utilize the people that she has without having to utilize Chelsea to see if they have it in them, see if they can still fight through adversity like they had to do in game 4 last year in the finals, to see if they can figure a way to pull themselves out of those things. But I mean, it's looking ugly right now, but they're all confident that it's not going to last. It's not going to be like that for long. So I didn't give up on them last year during the finals, and I'm not giving up on them now. So it's still very, very early in the season. So of course we don't want to see them start like this, but I think they'll turn it around pretty soon. Moses says, yeah, me too, Key. I can't wait for Miller to be loose. Eagle says, do you think Kennedy Carter will be a starter soon? I don't think she will be a starter soon because Teaspoon says she will not be a starter. She likes her coming off the bench. She likes the energy that she brings. She didn't really have that energy. That's another reason why I think we kind of lost that last game. It's because Kennedy wasn't herself. And I don't know if you guys follow her on social media, but she did let people know. She didn't say this had anything to do with the game at all. But she did say that she found out her aunt, who she's very, very close with, has cancer or may have cancer. And so she just said for everybody to pray for her. She said this like the day after the game. So she didn't seem like herself at all. She seemed like she was disconnected. So that could have been what was going on with her. But regardless of all that, Teaspoon says she really, really likes her coming off the bench. She likes the role that Kennedy plays. She likes Kennedy to be that spark that gets that second unit going. And she says that Kennedy understands her role and she's fine with it. So far as I know, she's not going to be starting. And that's another person I'm just going to trust that they know what they're doing. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I think they're learning the right things. I think this team just needs to work on executing what they've been taught. I think sometimes they revert to what they know. And that's why we see a lot of hero ball from Chicago sometimes instead of like running plays and doing things like that. Because I feel like sometimes they get panicked with what's going on in the moment and they feel like they're the ones that can maybe get us out of that situation. And that's not what they're being taught. Or at least that's what I feel. That's not what they're being taught in practice and stuff like that. So I think Teaspoon a little bit is letting them play through it. Like she's letting them see like, okay, one day you're going to do what I asked you to do. Like one of these days we're going to execute the way that we know we're supposed to be executing. Until then, if that's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all going to do. Again, it is very early in this season. Now is the time. If you're going to make these mistakes, if you're going to work out these kinks, now is the time to get them all out, because you probably got maybe another 9 games to get it figured out. And then you got to start pushing for the playoffs if that's where you plan to be. I mean, I'm going to trust the coach. If coach says that she doesn't want Kennedy, she didn't say she doesn't want her starting. She just said she wants her where she is. She is very great in doing what she's doing right now, is what she said. But we never know. I mean, they've been having so many injuries. Who knows what's going to happen? I know Diamond hurt her ankle. I don't know if she's going to play. So if she's out of the starting lineup, I don't know who will replace her. Because right now you have Dana, Mabry. Usually Diamond starts, and now they have Camilla and Angel starting. So if you don't have Diamond, who do you put in? Do you put in Izzy, or do you put in? I mean, she might put in Carter. She might put in Lindsay. So I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if Diamond doesn't start, who she does put in that spot. And anything can change. Right now, this is what her plan is. We don't know what's going to happen by the time they're at 20, 22, 23 games. SC Bread says, have you heard of Jazz versus Bop channel? It's her birthday today. I have heard of her. I subscribe to her. I have not gone to see any of her videos, but happy birthday to Jazz versus Bop. She does live game play-by-plays as well, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys are ever interested in that, check her out. Country says coaching and managing star players is a unique skill. Yeah. If you have a star as huge as Cece, like you really gotta know what you're doing. Cause you gotta, in a way, you gotta kind of satisfy the star in the fans' eyes, but we know her fans are a little bit, we ain't gonna get into it. A normal fan base, you gotta kind of satisfy the normal fan base, but you also can't let the rest of your team fall by the wayside to do that. So it's a balance. And then if you think about it, if your team is engaged, if your team feels included, if your team is kind of happy, they're going to do everything they can to help their star shine, because that they want to win games and that's a part of it, right? So if you don't have that, then that's where we have what's going on now. At least that's what I think. High Vibration says they are going to have a whole new look next season. A lot of players are going to be gone or Size is leaving, but I don't think they getting rid of the coach. You don't think they're getting rid of coach like this season? Or you think they're not going to fire Size? It's either she's going to leave. She's either going to leave on her own. That's what you're saying. Or she's going to leave on her own. Hey, Emily. Emily's in the house. Hey, Jay. Eagle says, I just need AB upon the stress of that team, have a vacation with Asia, Camilla, and Dawn to let her know she is loved and supported. Yeah. AB really does need that. But I think she has a good support system around her. I know the South Carolina girls or ladies in the league, most of them that have played together are kind of tight. And so I'm sure there's a lot of that going on where they're reaching out to her. She has friends outside of basketball that I see her with. So hopefully she's getting that, because that is a stressful position to be in as well for AB. Keith says once they figure out how to feed her like Crock-Pot does, is over. Facts. And they actually did talk about that during the press conference. Was it today? They had a press conference today. Both Dana and Lindsay talked about them needing to find ways to get Camilla the ball. They said that exactly. They said she's a big target. She's a big girl. All she has to do is put her hands up, and they have to do a better job of getting her the ball. So hopefully that's what they start doing. Hopefully it can run through more of the post players, through Camilla and Angel, and then they can decide if they're going to pass it out to one of the guards, and then the guards just need to be ready. So we'll see in the next couple of games what they end up doing. Emily says, hello from the other side. Country says, I saw a close-up shot. The dream coach got a retwist. Wait a minute. Not Washington up 72-55 in the fourth, 7 minutes, 38 seconds. What? Y'all better go, Washington. 72 points to 55. I think they might win this game, y'all. High Vibration says, I don't think they're going to fire her. The GM, Lynn Dunn, likes her a lot. Yeah, but I'm hearing the GM might lose her job. Like, you gotta, I don't know how CC feels. I don't know if she's happy there or how she feels about anything. I'm sure it's difficult on everybody's part. But if she's not happy there, then the executive team might be looking like, okay, we need a rehaul on everybody and let's get this thing figured out. So I don't know. We'll see. Moses says, wow, I was wrong. I thought ATL will win tonight. I mean, the game's still going on. They got 7 minutes, 36 seconds. But Washington is up damn near 20 points. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, look who is in the house. My girl, Quita. Quita says the Sky needs to be a post-first team. Camilla and Angel are the future leaders of the team. Yes, I cannot agree with you more. That's exactly what I think. They need to take the reins of that game. Well, they just not take the reins. They need to play through them, just like you said. I've always said that. Give Camilla and Angel the ball. Mainly give Camilla the ball because she can catch. She's a 6'7". She can catch it, and then she's a great passer. And then she can figure out, am I giving it to Angel or am I going to give it to one of the guards? And then Angel's going to be in a position where, am I getting the ball? Am I going to give it to Camilla or am I going to give it to one of the guards? Like, they need to decide. The post needs to decide where that ball is going to go. And all the guards need to do is guard, screen, whatever they need to do to make sure that these ladies can get in good position to score, and then be ready when your numbers are called. That's the way it's going to have to be. That's it. That's it. And that's all. Keith says, you heard GM Mike that thank you for your service treatment too. Oh, you heard that she might get that service too. I heard that. I mean, you hear everything, in the media, social media and stuff, that everybody's getting fired. I just know they need to do something there because I don't know if it's sustainable. They look so defeated. At least when I see them, they look really defeated already. Unless they're like up big, and when are they ever really up big, So they're only what, 12, 13 games in at this point. It's a long season. It's gonna be a long season. So they gotta figure something out, I think. Miss Peach says, hey J Spot. Hey Miss Peach. See, here I go again. Key says hi to Quita. Quita says hi back. Country Notary says Sky need to tighten up that defense too. Oh, for sure. For sure. Like the Sky, there's a number of things that I think the Sky needs to work on. But I'm so like, I love that team so much. I love Teaspoon so much. I know they're going to figure it out. Like I said, it's probably going to be ugly for a minute before it really starts to all click together. I think they know what to do. They just need to execute. But I'm not like, they need to tighten it up. If they know what to do to fix it, they just need to fix it. And we're going to see some good basketball this season. BBG2K says, hi, low. That's how we played, inside out, best formula. Facts. That's what I was talking about. Quita says, sorry. The Sky also need to practice box outs. Yep, for sure. That's facts. That's facts. Oh, by the way, most of y'all should know Quita. Most of y'all know Quita, right? She runs the internet, the YouTube streets. She is the ESPN of YouTube. Or Sports Center. I don't know. ESPN Sports. She got a conglomerate over there. If y'all not following her or subscribe to her, check her out. She does everything all the time, all at once. I don't even know how she's over here. She's a busy lady, but give her a look. She's a dope content creator, and she is great for women's basketball. Key says, no, I didn't hear that. I was asking about the GM because I didn't know that. No, I said I heard it, but I didn't know if it was just rumors. Just people were just saying that. Eagles brother says, I was a little young, new to the W when Detroit was a top contender, but based what I watched on YouTube and read, I could see Teaspoon developing her blueprint from the Shock team to her Sky team. Possibly. I watched Detroit Shock when Cash was there. But I honestly don't remember exactly how that team was to be able to speak to that. But I Teaspoon, with her experience in playing, her experience with the NBA, and then just her experience now coaching and stuff like that, and just kind of looking around and learning different things. I think she'll get it together. Miss Peach says the guards got to make better passes. Facts. Key says they got AG frustrated out there right now. I think Washington getting this dub. Oh, it just went to commercial. Oh, if they get that dub. Oh. Key put Quita's link there, y'all. So if y'all click on that, go ahead and give her a sub. If you're not already subscribed to her, go ahead and do that. Thank you. This is what I love about having a moderator. Look at you all over it, Key. Thank you so much. Moses says, Fax and Quita, the Sky are automatically losing a rebound battle when Angel and Camilla aren't on the floor. Izzy needs to consistently step up her rebounding. Quita says, the Fever are a good squad, but social media has messed them up even before the season started. They need to get off of social media, stay away from media interviews for a week, and I guarantee you we will see immediate improvement on the court. That's a good take. That's a good take. That can be probably part of that, like, come to Jesus meeting where we got to figure out what's going on. We got to figure out, like, what do we need to do? Throw the phones away, put them up. Let's have conversations, get everything out, and then let's play ball like we know how to. Quita says, oh, salute, Jay. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much. Country says, Quita out here in these YouTube streets tonight interacting with the fans, right? Right? She took a break and came out to say hey to us. Looks like having Brittany Sykes back made a huge difference in the Mystics game. Oh, she's back? I didn't even see that. Okay. She's back. All right, let's get into, y'all. Let's get into my my fit check. I ain't forget about that. Let's get into the fit check. Now, I will say, y'all, there's some good fits, but they weren't giving me what I needed them to give this week or this past week. Like, I was really looking for something amazing, and I just didn't necessarily find it 100%. I found some good ones. I'm not saying these people I'm going to bring up are shabby, but they weren't giving me what I needed them to give. So I got a couple of requests, or people suggested some people for me to put up here, and then I found some. But here we go. Here we go for my fit check this week. And I'm going to have an intro graphic, an intro little video for this once I stop being lazy and do it. But here we go. So my first one, I had to put Killa Miller. I had to put Killa Miller up here. She was wearing the black Slam Dawn Staley shirt with just some nice shorts, some dunks. She is a Nike athlete, y'all. I don't know if y'all really realize that. She's a Nike athlete. I don't know if she's going to sign with Jordan Brand or whatever, however that works. She wears enough Jordans for that. But right now, she's a Nike athlete, and get your bag, Miller. Also, she does tattoos. I don't know if anybody knows that. She's a tattoo artist on the side. Anyway, so I thought that was just a cute. I'm so used, like, she was only wearing t-shirts and sweatpants for the longest time when she wasn't playing. So now that she's dressing, putting something on, I want to give her some shine. So Camilla is on there. Then you got Kalani Brown, who is built like a brick wall. Not a brick wall, a brick house. Isn't that what they say? The old people say a brick house. I said a brick wall. She is, I mean, look at her. She can wear anything, but she's like, just the way her body is shaped. Like, that's what the girls want, right? That's what the girls go get stuff paid for. Like, she looks nice. I like that whole, like, bra kind of halter top thing. Is some green up top, but that matches like the green little sash on the pants. And then I think she also has some form of dunks on. But Key says, love Thriller fit. BBG2K says tattoos. Wow. Yeah. If you follow her on social media, I think 2 nights ago, she definitely tattooed herself. What Quita said, Camilla just did a tattoo on herself live on social media. And it was cute. It was actually cute. And I want to know, I want her to tattoo me because her tattoo was so small and cute. I was told that I couldn't have a small tattoo, I guess because my wrists are so small. But they said they couldn't make a small tattoo on my wrist because it would just bleed together. Hers looked great. She made a little heart and she put a 10 next to it. So if y'all follow Camilla, you can probably, well, it's all circulating around Twitter now. So if you go to Twitter, if you have it, there's a video of her tattooing herself. Key says, what? I knew about her having a tattoo, but I didn't know she does them too. Yeah. I mean, she has a tattoo gun. Is that what you mean? She said she bought it. She had it like 3 years ago. Country says both brick wall and brick house. High Vibration says tattoo artist on the side. Didn't know that. I made that up. Like she's not a tattoo artist. She tattooed herself. But she said she wanted to be a tattoo artist one day or whatever. I said that myself. Key says, right, what we got to do to book an appointment to get our tattoos done by Thriller. I would love to have Camilla do my tattoo. Next time she goes live, I'm going to send her a request and see if what she says. Moses says, Jay, I saw your tattoo on your bicep. Oh, yeah. I do have a tattoo on my bicep. I'm little down there now, so you probably can't see me. But yeah, I have some words on my bicep here. That it's some music. High Vibration says Kalani needs her one of them 7 footballers. Yeah, she's 6'7". So 2 6'7" babes right there. All right, next. I had to give Rakia some love. I hadn't been seeing Rakia, and some of the stuff she was wearing, I just thought it was okay, but I thought this was pretty cute. This suit, this like sweatsuit with the like cropped jacket, but it's like asymmetrical cut on it. I thought that was pretty cute. And then her on this other side with the red, white, and the stonewash jean skirt with those maybe Rick. Oh, I'm not sure what those shoes are, but that was a cute outfit. I want to say the Sparks, whoever takes their pictures, these pictures were decent, but sometimes their pictures don't look good. I don't know who's in charge of it. Like the lighting is off or something. Like they need a better photographer. I'm not sure, but these pictures came out great, but some of their pictures don't be hidden. Key says, okay, Rakia. Moses says Rakia looks good and everything. Yeah, I mean, she hasn't looked bad. I just hadn't seen anything like just jumping out at me. But yeah, Rakia looks good. And that face card never declines, y'all. I'm so sorry. That face card never declines. Eagle Brother says, I'm scared of needles to get a tattoo. I don't like needles, y'all. If it's hard to believe, I have 4 tattoos. And the first one wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and then the rest of them were, I wouldn't say worse than I thought they were, but I just thought I could take it a little bit better than I was able to. I just don't like it. Like, soon as they start, I want it to be over. Like, just hurry up. I don't like the hearing the needle. It gives me anxiety. I tense up. I don't really like the process of getting tattoos, but I'm probably going to I think I want to get another 2. Keith says, honestly, I am too, but the ones I want are small, so probably wouldn't take super long to do. All right, who we got next? Look at this. This is another lady that does not miss. This is Dejanay Carrington. Get you one that can do both. That's what this picture looks like. You got the school teacher, I guess, or the librarian or something on this side. And then you got like the girl next door on the other side. She doesn't miss. I don't think I've seen her wear a bad outfit yet. Not at all. Not one time did I see her wear a bad outfit. So shout out to that. I I like both of these outfits. I like the glasses with the gray dress. I definitely like the blue jean outfit with the pop of pink with the shoes and the purse. The blonde hair the platinum blonde goes great with that. The honey blonde hair goes great with what she has there. Her purses match, the boots match. Like she's she's good, right? Moses says she looks like two different people. That's the point. Meg says I'm gonna switch my wigs up so you think it's two different people. Right? So that's Dejanay Carrington. Then we have Bonner, Dewana Bonner, aka what they call her, the wire hanger. Because it's not too much that she puts on it. I don't think she looks good. She doesn't look good and she looks great. I want to say this is a Chanel suit, not 100%, but I love the suit and I love the purse and boots to go with it. Like the nude color with that suit, I think is dope. And then you got Cameron Brink. Cameron is another one. Like these ladies are for real models. These ladies are for real models. It's not too much they put on that they don't look good in. You're so used to seeing them in their jerseys and playing hard on the floor. So when you get to see them outside of wearing that, like it heightens what they're wearing. It heightens because this is just a simple black dress with some boots. But because I'm used to her and her ponytail or her French braids in this jersey and her little knee-high socks or whatever the shin guards that she wears, seeing her like this, I like seeing Cameron. Let's see. Eagle Brother says Carrington wins. Okay, you think so? I keep trying to call you out. Key says, go ahead, them Carrington. Go ahead then. And High Vibration says Dejanay is very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. Key says, come through Bonner. Am I behind? They still have 3 minutes. I mean, they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game. My TV says 80-62. In the fourth, there's 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. They're pulling out all the starters. Washington is about to win this game. Then we have Tiffany Hayes. This was one that was suggested, the pink and green. I love people that are just comfortable in what they're wearing. It doesn't always have to be this like sexy thing. I like things that catch the eye, and this is something that caught the eye. I like the material. I like the boots with it. I think those might be Prada boots. I like the little bag that's over it, but it fits her. It fits her. And then here on the other side, you got Olivia Nelson Doda. I keep forgetting her last name. But I like this. I don't know what this is. The pants have these peekaboo spots in them with some kind of material inside, but it matches her boots or her high heels that she has on. The hat is dope. The purse kind of matches the shoes and whatever material is inside. The hat kind of matches that too. And then you have this nude or tan suit. It's dope. It's dope. Don't talk about my Wi-Fi country. Don't even do it. I see you down there. I see you down there. Don't do it. All right, y'all. Who do we think is taking it? This is it. Who do we think is taking the who's taking the fit of the week? I know some people had said some, but who do y'all think is taking it? I think it might be my Wi-Fi. Like I tell y'all, this TV in here in my studio is messed up. So it keeps pausing. Yeah, I see now. I can fast forward it to the end. It keeps pausing, so it's the Wi-Fi's messed up. You're right. Key says, I'm loving the tan suit. Moses says, Dejanay. All right. So my fit of the week this week, Nelson Odota's brother is married to Really? De'Erica? I didn't know that. Okay. I guess I should bring that up. Country says Nelson Odota's brother is married to Hamby. So the winner is. You're right. I had to give it to Dejanay. How do you not give her fit of the week? Get it. And that particular outfit. I love that particular outfit. I think is dope. She looks like a Barbie doll. She really does. So shout out to Dejanay for the fit of the week. Hand claps. And this is the part where I tell y'all, hey, if you like what you're watching, if you're enjoying this, please go ahead and give me the sub if you would like to. That would be great. Also, if you're in here, go ahead and give me those thumbs up. That would also be very, very, very awesome of you if you did that. I want to stay on the algorithms. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to do my big thing and stay in the company of those of like the Quitas and the Sesses and the RCs. So go ahead and give me those thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you ever want to donate or to show some love with money, you can hit me up. This channel is not monetized, so I can't do any super chats or anything like that. I don't have a membership set up, but I do have a Cash App. So if you want to hit me up with a Cash App, $1, $2, $3, I don't really care. Whatever it is great. $ jspotnetwork. If you ever feel like you want to just bless me, that would be great. So shout out to Dejanay for being my fit of the week. Adrian says she looks good in anything. I'm a fan. She really does. I have not seen one bad thing. Country says I was Googling Hamby and noticed his last name. Okay. I need to see what he looks like. So let's get into the rookie watch, y'all. I think that's what's next. Yes. All right. So these rookies, as I told y'all, they had a pretty great weeks. Understand that this is just week over week. This is not since the beginning. These aren't averages of what they've been doing since they first started. This is just what they did week 4. So here we go. Cameron, in the games that she played, she averaged 6.7 points, 7.3 rebounds, 3 blocks. I think she's at the top of the W, one of the top people in blocks. Her free throw percentage was 75%. Her field goal percentage was 30.2. Her plus minus was a minus 2.3. And we all know that they did win their last game, which was against the Aces. So shout out to them for getting another win. Then you have my girl, Camila Cardoso, who started her first game, her last game that they played, first game starting. Oh, I was so excited, so happy to see her come out and start. So far, she's only played a few games, and she only played, I think it was just those 2 games she had last week. So she's averaging 5 points. She had one big game and then one not so good game. So this last game she had 13 points, but I think the game before that she only had like 2 points or something like that. So she's getting there. She's getting her footing, but she's averaging right now 5.3 for the week. Points, 5 rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds. Her free throw percentage is 50%. Her field goal percentage is 26.5, and her plus minus is a minus 4.3. But shout out to Camila because she did her big one this last game. We just need more of that, and we're going to be great. Then we have CC, Caitlin Clark. She had a really, really, really big game against Washington. Not so great game against, who do we say? They played Connecticut. But her average is still really good. She's averaging in those 2 games, because they only played 2 games. She finally got some rest. She averaged 20 points, 4 assists. Her 3-point percentage is 46.9, which is really good. Her free throw percentage is a 93.8. Her field goal percentage is 45.4, which is an improvement over what it's been. And then her plus minus, though, is a minus 12.5, because her last game, her plus minus was minus 30 points. So that brought it, I think she was positive or close to being positive from that last game, and then that minus 30 kind of really hurt her. But she's been doing better on her turnovers. I don't know about this last game. I think she had 5, if I remember, which is her average. The game before that, she did well on turnovers. Her percentage was great. She was hitting on all cylinders. I think they needed a game like Washington to like try to get some footing back, but then they run into Connecticut and it kind of falls apart again. But she's still had a decent week. Hold on. Tall and cute. Oh, the brother's tall and cute. I need to look him up. What's his? Just look up Hamby. I'm gonna look him up. Look up, see what he's looking like. See what he's hitting for. Eagle Brother says, I think Camilla will continue to get better on the offensive side when she plays overseas after the W season. Yeah, I think she's good now. She just needs to find her place. I mean, she's been sitting on the bench for a lot of games and just hasn't really had a chance to like get in there and fill everything out. But I think she'll get there. Just Carter's in the house. I'm late, but I'm here, Jay. Hey, y'all. Hey, thank you for showing. Appreciate you, Kyra. And then Adrian says she had 3. Okay, 3, which is way better than she's been getting. So then we have Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah averaged 14 points, 10.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists. Her free throw is 75%. Her field goal percentage is 58.3. You heard that right, 58.3 in the games that she's played, and I think it was 4 games. Field goal percentage is 58.3. She's been carrying this team on her back with her other players out. That is a great field goal percentage. Her plus or minus is a minus 5.8 though. But I won't take too much into account of that. Like they have been losing, but she's been really, like I said, doing her thing. I think she had 23 points in the game against, was it us? Who did she have? Hold on. Who did she have 23 points against? Let me see. Aaliyah, whatever game 10 was, 23 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists. She was 83.3% from the field, 100% from free throw. I think that was when they played us, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, great output from Aaliyah this past week. Moses says she only had 4 points tonight, but Washington still won. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't. If you said Sykes was back, that means she didn't have to take the brunt of the offense. So I could see that happening. I don't know if she had a good game or not. Like, I don't know if she was struggling at all. I haven't checked her numbers. Obviously, the game just ended. But I just for the week we just went through, she was the main focal point. And I thought she did great. Adrian says, yep, the sky. So next we have my girl, Angel Reese. Shout out to Angel Reese. She averaged 14 points, 11 rebounds. She's averaging a double-double at this point. Her offensive, not for the year yet. I think she's very close to averaging a double-double, but just for last week. 14 points, 11.3 rebounds, 4.3 offensive rebounds. She actually dropped in offensive rebounds. Her last game, she had more defensive rebounds. She had her, I think, career high, if I'm not mistaken, 13 rebounds. She had more defensive rebounds than she had offensive rebounds. And I think Camilla had more offensive rebounds than she had defensive rebounds. So again, them together as a tandem, it's just going to work. It's just going to work out. Her free throw percentage was 79.2. Her field goal percentage is 34.8. Her plus minus was a plus 1.3. She's still very much staying in the positive. And I do just want to point out, people talk about Angel's field goal percentage. And yes, she does need to work on it for sure. She knows that. But let me tell y'all something. This last game, my girl had 13 points, 13 rebounds, as I said. She had 50% from the field, y'all. 50%. I think the only person who didn't have as much as her, I want to say was, let me see, Caitlin had a pretty big game, that 30 point game. She had 53%. But Aaliyah, her 23 point game, she was 83.3%. So, I mean, Angel's right up there with them, but 50%, when she's been averaging for the past few games, 20% field goal percentage, for her to come and have this game, 50% from the field, I think is something that should be noted. I just wanted to point that out, that she's working on getting that up. Then we have Rickea Jackson. Rickea, fourth quarter Jackson. Rickea still the win from my team, Jackson. She's averaging 8.7 points, 2.7 rebounds, 8.3 3-point percentage, 50% from the free throw line, 41.2 from field goal percentage, and she has a plus minus of a minus 6.7. She also had that big game, 16 points, 5 rebounds. She was 63.6 from the field. 63.6 from the field with 16 points, y'all. Like, these rookies were doing it. These rookies were doing it this week. I'm telling you, that should have been the main story. These rookies were doing their thing this week. And then who do I have next? Oh, Katie Martin. Also, Rickea's been starting. I hope she continues to start. They just keep her in there because I know Clareton came back, but they kept Rickea on the starting lineup. So I hope they keep that. Then you have Kate Money Martin. Kate hasn't had the best output of points, but when Kate gets in that game, Kate changes things on the aces. On the aces. On the back-to-back championship team, this rookie comes and she just does her thing. Oh, wait. Somebody wants her. I saw her yerp. I got it. Hold on. Let me turn it up. Yeah. That's Snoop. S.E. Bread said, find Snoop saying yerp, and that's what I found. Yeah. But Kate does her thing. She got her start, like I talked about earlier. Very surprised at that. I didn't see that coming at all. But they didn't win the game, but she still made an impact there. Let me see. She did score 13 points. She had 4 rebounds. She was 100% from 3-point land. She was 71.4% on her field goal percentage. So again, these rookies this week have been efficient. Efficient. That's the name of the game. Efficient. All right. So who do y'all think is the rookie of the week? Who do y'all think? Who do you want to be the rookie of the week? Who do you think I'm going to choose as rookie of the week? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I got it. I'm going to get another one too. That one's kind of short. I want one that's a little bit better than that. All right. Moses says Angel Roy. That's what Seth says. Calling Angel Roy. Eagle Brother says Reese. Okay. I got 2 for Reese. She's amazing. She's great. I love that y'all are saying her name. I think that's dope. But y'all may be surprised by this. Y'all know how much I love me some Angel Reese to death. If I can pick her every week, I just would. I watch her. Obviously, I watch the Aces and I watch Chicago. So I see the hustle in that girl. Even if it doesn't show up on the stat line, I know what she does for that team. I know how effective she is on that team, whether she's scoring or not. But she is not my rookie of the week. She's not my rookie of the week. Key says Reese. Country says Rickea Jackson. Adrian says, I say Reese, but Aaliyah. And drum roll, please. My rookie of the week. Jess Carter says Aaliyah Edwards been hooping. She has. And that's who my rookie of the week is. My rookie of the week goes to Aaliyah Edwards. I had to give it to her. How can I not? Where's my applause at? Shout out to Aaliyah Edwards for just doing the damn thing. Like, yeah, her team wasn't winning. I get it. It's not always about wins. That girl has balled her heart out this whole time. And with two people being down, they didn't have Austin, they didn't have Sykes. She was the constant. She was the constant, and she kept them in the game. Even though they were losing, they lost those games. She's the reason why they were in it. She's the reason why they almost had a chance to win some of those games. So I have to give a shout out to Aaliyah. I mean, all the rookies this week did such a great job. It was very hard to pick because Angel, what she did for Chicago, Cece with that 30-point, Rakia, the way she ran through my team. I mean, I'm a big enough person to give her props. But Aaliyah, to me, Camilla coming in, changing things, getting her first start. But Aaliyah just, she deserves it. She deserves it. So I had to give her the rookie of the week. So shout out to Aaliyah Edwards for rookie of the week. And this is how y'all know. I want y'all to know something. This is how y'all know that I'm not biased. Because y'all already know Angel Reese is at the top of the top of the top for me all the time, always. And then right there is Camila Cardoso. So for me to not even choose one of them and go with somebody else, and I haven't picked Angel since the first week. So y'all know that I'm trying to be as fair as I can. So I think I deserve some kind of hand clap or pat on the back for trying to be fair. But Key gives Edwards the hand clap, and they got the win tonight. So shout out to Aaliyah and Washington for getting their first win. Eagle Brother says, I think Becky is developing Kate to be the replacement of Alicia Carr. Oh, she already said it. She said she wants her to be Alicia Clark, and that's what made so much sense for her to start. She is usually Alicia, when she's on the bench, Alicia is the first person on the bench. And she leaves Alicia in. If she pulls all the starters, she's leaving Alicia in with the bench because she says she has to have somebody that she knows like that can control and do things. She respects Alicia's work so much. And that's why her having Kate follow Alicia and kind of following her footsteps, I think that's dope. And I think that is a huge nod that she's starting. Like she is picking up whatever they're putting down. And the fact that the first person, well, I don't know if it was the first person, but the person that Becky went to, because she already had Alicia starting because Chelsea's out. Jackie was out. They needed another starter. She didn't start Sid. She didn't start Emma. She didn't start Megan. She put Kate in the game. That says something. And Kate did great. Bars. Kate did okay. Ooh, okay, y'all. I had a very tough day today. Like I said, I almost did not make it. I almost didn't make it. It was a lot happening over here. So what's that? Popcorn, yellow stripe, smile, popcorn, yellow. That must be an emoji. Thank you. But I had a very trying day today. I was stressed out before I came on here, but talking to y'all made me feel a lot better. I've calmed down. We got 14 minutes until I think my team plays, if I'm not mistaken. I think they play at my time, 9:00. Yep. Aces versus Minnesota. So I'm gonna get off here so we can go enjoy the game. If you guys follow Sess, I'm going over there. If you want to put drop Sess's link, if you can, for me, Key, in my chat. Most of the people here follow Sess or watch Sess, but just in case, put it in there. We're gonna go head over to Sess's and catch the Vegas game. Let me see. Jess Carter or Kyra says, keep doing your thing, Jay. I love the vibes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming through. I really do. Key says, same. Excuse me, J Book. I feel better when we get to hang out and chat hoops. Same. It's a lot of crazy stuff happening out there, y'all. it's a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of crazy commentary, a lot of disrespect of our women and the women in the W. It's a lot of hate out there, a lot of hate. So when I get to come here and sit with you guys and chat, it feels like I feel so much better because I don't hear all the crazy noise and everything like that. It's just us having a good time talking about basketball, and we don't always agree. We don't always see eye to eye, but um, it's always been a good positive thing, and we have a good time. So I appreciate y'all for coming out. Those of you who come into my lives and those of you who watch my videos after, I really appreciate it. Y'all do make me feel. Y'all make me feel a lot better when I'm in here. SC Bread says Dream needs a coach. Tina Charles don't have a championship mentality. Ooh, throwing shots already. Keith says, hope you have a better day tomorrow. Thank you so much. Key posted Sess's link. So if you guys, once we get off here, if you guys want to head over to Sess and we're going to watch this game, I'll join in a little bit. I got to check on my doggies, make sure they're good. Eagle Brother says, thanks for the great discussion. See you on Sess platform. Yes. And then Jess Carter says, Tanisha might be getting fired. I heard some things about her that she might not be around very long. I don't know, but we shall see. Jess Carter says, I'll send you more funny videos to brighten your day. Please do. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys follow me on Twitter or on IG, you can find those links on my homepage, but feel free to send me stuff. You can hit me in my DMs on IG and on Twitter. I think you have to follow me on Twitter in order to send me anything. But anyway, we have good times in my chat, sending me funny videos or me and Summer talking and stuff and having a good time. So I'm about to get out of here. Keith says, tell Rebel and Onyx I said, hey, cuties. My baby is knocked out, tongue out and everything. He out for the count. But I'll tell them you said, hey. Moses says, thanks, Jay. Country says, thanks to you, Jay, and all those who are bringing us authentic coverage. Thank y'all so much. Again, I'll talk to y'all later. I don't know if I'll be live. I've been trying to do the Aces after show, like after the game. I try to come on the next day and go live and recap the games, but it's not been working out for me because of work and some other stuff that I'm not able to do that right now, but it is a long season. So hopefully I can get my schedule together and start doing the recaps for the Aces more consistently. So stay tuned for that. But if I don't have anything else going on, I will see y'all next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday, y'all will see me here live. Please look out for my community tab. I always put stuff there. If I'm doing something different, you can check me out there as well. So that is all I have. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out. Go Sky. Go Aces. Let's get this dub tonight. Peace.